Hello, everyone. I hope you have had a good day so far, and I hope you had the chance to watch my video that I posted earlier today. If you didn't, my name is Miss Yvonne, and I'm going to be a substitute teacher in your classroom starting today. So, one thing that I've been doing a lot of during this time where I've been staying inside is doing a lot of reading. And one book that was recommended to me by my cousin, who's also in fourth grade, was Bud Not Buddy. So the next thing that I would love for you to do is to write a letter to me talking about what stories you've been reading, whether it's something you're reading right now or something that you've finished already. And what you're going to do with this is called a reading response letter. So I have the format, some information that you need to include in that letter pulled up. So the first thing is you are going to include a greeting. And I included greetings such as hello, dear class, and hi, Miss Yvonne. So those are all things that need to be included at the very beginning of your letter. The next thing, or your first body paragraph, is going to be an introduction paragraph. It's going to tell me what the title of the book you're reading is, what genre you're reading, and the author. And genre, just to remind you, is something like fiction, nonfiction, fantasy, graphic novel, things like that. Or historical fiction, like what I'm reading right now. Your next paragraph is going to be a summary. So it's going to be a short summary explaining what's either happened so far in your book or what happens in the book without giving too much away, because that way, when I read your letter, I don't know what happens at the end of the story, because I like finding that out for myself. So some important things to include in a summary are the setting of the story, a little bit about the characters, and the plot of the story so far. Your next paragraph is going to be the good stuff. So you're going to get a little bit deeper about your story. So down here, there are, on the worksheet that's posted, there are some examples that you can use. So you could discuss the main conflict and your prediction or the guess of how it's going to be resolved. You can talk about a character that you relate to or that you think is a lot like you. For mine, I wrote down that Bud wants to find out where he fits in, and he talks about flashbacks to past parts of his life. And I talked about how the way the author wrote the story, I really believe that a 10-year-old wrote it, because Bud, the main character, is 10 years old in it. And then the last paragraph that you're going to include is going to be paragraph 4. So it's going to be your closing paragraph. So that can be a closing question to the reader, or you can make a statement that brings closure to your letter or finishes it up. You could also, like I said, you could also ask the reader a question that relates to something that you discussed earlier in the letter. And then you're going to finish it up with your signature. So some examples of a signature are yours truly, your friend, and sincerely. Let me get to it, but I have included on your down in your classroom, I'm going to include my checklist that looks like this. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. That will be posted as well. And have a great day. Bye.